and he will be answering some questions about Ahkam. I think we will have a very controversial and critical topic today. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Alhamdulillah.
It's great to have you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
So what have you prepared for us today? What kind
inshallah,
of answers?
We'll continue with one of the other invalidators of the fast, inshallah, today.
Okay. So what have you prepared for us? What are you going to speak about?
Inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. One of the questions that we cannot actually shy away from is about masturbating in the month of. And due to its importance and unfortunately its prevalence among the youth today, I chose to speak about this important issue, and since it is asked frequently and different aspects of it should be shown to the viewers, inshallah we will go forward and speak about it, and we want to know whether it invalidates the fast or not. And we all know about the hadith of Rasulullah when he said, Al-haya'u haya'an, haya'u aqlin wa haya'u humqin, fahaya'u al-aqli huwa al-ilm wa haya'u al-humqi huwa al-jahl. The haya, or the shyness, is of two types, out of intellect and out of stupidity. The shyness out of intellect is knowledge, and out of stupidity is ignorance. So we have to be aware of the ahkam that we need, and we should not shy away from learning. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help those who are affected by this bad habit, and unfortunately it has bad effects on their life and in the future in their mutual life. So the question actually is this, with its different forms. Does masturbating during the daytime of Ramadan invalidate the fast, regardless of whether or not it leads to ejaculation? What is the penalty that should be incurred by one who does so? What is the ruling for a woman who engages in masturbation during daytime of Ramadan, irrespective of whether or not it leads to discharge? Now the answer. There are different actually aspects of this question, and I want you to pay attention to these different aspects, please. If a person masturbates with the intention of ejaculating, this is important, with the intention of ejaculating and actually ejaculates, his fast is rendered invalid, and he must make it up by way of qada, as well as pay the penalty or the kafara, which is fasting for 2 successive months or feeding 60 poor people. Note that here we have one fiqhi expression, and that is the kafaratul jama'. And let's define it in this way. In order to define the kafaratul jama', we can say to combine these two kafaras, the above mentioned kafaras that I spoke about, and to give both, or to offer both. So according to some of the maraji, what is the kafaratul jam? First, those who invalidate their fast with a haram act, according to some of the maraji, they have to combine these two kafaras and pay or offer both. But according to Sayyid Sistani and Sayyid Khamenei, combining these two kafaras is according to mustahab precaution, and it is not obligatory. And if he masturbates with the intention of ejaculating but does not ejaculate, he must complete the fast with the intention of pleasing the Almighty and then do it qada. Now, if he masturbates without the intention of ejaculating and he does not normally ejaculate, knowing that discharge is probable and it actually happens, he has to do qada without the penalty or the kaffara. And however, if such a person was confident that no discharge would take place, it actually happens, no qada is required. In all these cases, there is no difference between a man and a woman. The next question is, a believer fasts but does not know that intentionally getting into the state of janaba invalidates fasting. What should he do when he finds out? And the answer is, it is obligatory on him to make up those fasts. However, there is no penalty on him as long as he was erroneously convinced that being in the state of janaba does not invalidate fast, or was unaware of that ruling. I think this is enough for today's session, inshallah. And the next session we will go forward, because we will get close to the end of the Ramadan. We will go forward with the kafaras of the fasts, or the fidya of the fasts. And هذا والحمد لله رب العالمين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rabeb, for
welcome.
sharing these great points with us about this topic, masturbation, which is a very general topic, and as he said, we should not be shy